Welcome to our Hong Kong Brief Show. I'm your host Jenny. Today, we're diving into some fascinating stories. First up, the complex and tense relationship between the US and China is showing signs of strain. Despite efforts to decouple, the deep economic ties, like China's $1.7 trillion in US assets, make a full break unlikely. New regulations and trade tensions are causing mistrust, but experts warn that drastic moves, like selling off US Treasuries, could trigger global chaos. It's a delicate dance of mutual dependence that's hard to untangle. Next, we have Hong Kong's beloved star Tony Leung Ka-fai sharing his thoughts before the Cannes premiere of Sons of the Neon Night. Tony appreciates the festival's relaxed vibe compared to formality and values genuine fan interactions over awards. Plus, he's been acting for over 40 years, immersing himself in diverse roles. Fans can look forward to his upcoming projects and more of his incredible talent. Lastly, let's talk about the Australian Great Barrier Reef, which is under threat from illegal coral harvesting. Despite strict laws, private companies continue to extract colorful coral for export, risking the reef's fragile ecosystem. Scientists warn that overharvesting and climate change are pushing this natural wonder toward disaster. While some industry players promote aquaculture as a sustainable alternative, experts stress the need for stricter regulations to protect this iconic symbol of our planet. Please continue to watch for more detailed insights. The South China Morning Post vividly illustrates the growing strains in US-China financial relations, emphasizing how intertwined their economies once were and how recent political and trade tensions threaten this delicate bond. As new regulations like the Outbound Investment Rule and the America First Investment Policy tighten restrictions, mutual trust has significantly eroded, making financial cooperation increasingly fragile. The trade war initiated during Trump's presidency, with tariffs reaching as high as 145% on Chinese goods, has further deepened the divide. U.S. threats to delist Chinese companies and the potential for China to sell off U.S. Treasury holdings, an action dubbed the nuclear option, highlight the escalating risks and uncertainties faced by investors on both sides. Despite these tensions, experts believe a complete severance remains unlikely due to the sheer scale of accumulated foreign assets, which would be challenging to reallocate swiftly, suggesting any decoupling will be gradual and evolutionary. The South China Morning Post also details the complex economic interdependence that underpins the US-China relationship, rooted in decades of trade and investment. China's role as the world's factory and its massive trade surplus have fueled its foreign reserve holdings, including over $1.7 trillion in US assets, with the potential for these to be used as leverage or to shift into other currencies like the euro. Meanwhile, Chinese investments in the US have dwindled, reflecting growing apprehensions amid geopolitical tensions. The narrative underscores how these imbalances, U.S. reliance on Chinese exports and Chinese holdings of U.S. assets, are not easily rectified through tariffs or sanctions alone. Instead, resolving such issues requires sustained dialogue, cooperation, and mutual understanding, recognizing that the global economy's interconnectedness makes a clean break both difficult and damaging. In the realm of cultural and economic identity, Tony Leung Ka-fai's reflections at the Far East Film Festival reveal a seasoned actor's perspective on his craft and the broader significance of Hong Kong's role on the world stage. Leung appreciates the festival's more relaxed atmosphere compared to Cannes, where he is set to premiere Sons of the Neon Night. His insights into acting, embracing both hero and villain roles, highlight his versatility and the transformative power of cinema, which allows him to live multiple lives through his characters. Meanwhile, the South China Morning Post discusses Hong Kong's ongoing quest to fulfill its Asia's World City brand amidst geopolitical challenges. The city's strategic positioning as a financial, cultural, and innovation hub depends on leveraging its unique blend of Eastern and Western influences. To truly live up to its international promise, Hong Kong must deepen its global connections, develop niche industries like traditional Chinese medicine, and foster a vibrant, multicultural environment that attracts talent, tourists, and investment, ensuring it remains a vital bridge between China and the world. South China Morning Post vividly captures the lively essence of Kwai Chung Plaza, a bustling local hub that defies the homogenized aesthetic of typical Hong Kong malls. Jerita Mac Shunting's story exemplifies the entrepreneurial spirit thriving in this enclave, where she has invested 800,000 Hong Kong dollars into her small but vibrant Wagyu butler shop, serving innovative, affordable bites like her signature beef sliders with satay or yuzu sauce. The plaza's charm lies in its eclectic mix of family-run shops, food stalls offering fish balls, egg waffles, bubble tea, and fresh fruit juices, and its role as a testing ground for new vendors eager to showcase their creations. Regulars like student Sean Choi cherish the mall's local flavor and affordability, while tourists, such as Guangzhou's Chow, are drawn by its authentic vibe and diverse offerings. Architect Alfred Ho highlights how the plaza's lack of uniform ownership fosters a unique, independent character, contrasting sharply with the cookie-cutter design of larger malls that have become bland due to chain store dominance. Its strategic location near an MTR station and its manageable size further contribute to its popularity, making Kwai Chung Plaza a microcosm of Hong Kong's vibrant, diverse, and fiercely local spirit. The South China Morning Post also vividly recounts the humorous scene at Nicholas Tsay's recent concert, where an impersonator, Yifeng, caused a delightful commotion at the security checkpoint. The Chinese internet celebrity, known for his striking resemblance and impersonation of Tsay, was mistaken for the star himself, leading to a viral moment where fans cheered, "It's Nicholas Tsay," while cameras flashed. Yifeng, based in Chongqing, is not just a lookalike but a professional chef and actor who frequently mimics Tsay's style and even offers private dining dressed as the star. His attendance at Tsay's concert became a humorous internet sensation, prompting jokes about the uncanny resemblance, some suggesting even Tsay's ex-wife, Cecilia Chung, couldn't tell them apart. The story highlights how the star's iconic image and the impersonator's dedication create a playful, memorable spectacle that blurs the lines between celebrity and doppelganger, captivating fans and netizens alike. Hong Kong's Bonnie Lee exemplifies youthful ambition and a deep belief in sport's transformative power, as detailed by the South China Morning Post. At just 25, Lee has been chosen as one of the IOC's young leaders, a recognition of her passion for using sports to foster social change and hope among Hongkongers. Her vision involves inspiring youth through initiatives like a mentally challenging 178-kilometer hike, akin to Spain's Camino de Santiago, designed to promote resilience and community. Her diverse background, including international trips and experiences at the United Nations and the Paris Olympics, fuels her commitment to leveraging sports for societal betterment. Lee's journey, marked by her childhood in Sha Tin, her academic pursuits at the London School of Economics, and her volunteer work across 12 countries, embodies perseverance and a global perspective. Her reflections on resourcefulness and gratitude underscore her desire to bring positive change to Hong Kong, inspiring the next generation to dream bigger and strive for greatness through sport and community engagement. South China Morning Post reports that Hong Kong's Prince of Wales Hospital has pioneered the use of mixed reality and 3D printing technology to revolutionize orthopedic surgery. Surgeons now utilize head-mounted displays to overlay virtual 3D models onto patients' bodies, granting them a semi-transparent view of underlying tissues. This innovation, still in its early stages, has been instrumental in planning complex operations involving bone tumors, scoliosis, and fractures, significantly enhancing surgical precision and outcomes. The hospital's new 3D printing office produces detailed models that aid surgeons in preoperative planning and training, creating prostheses that perfectly match a patient's unique anatomy. These models, often used in intricate surgeries, provide tactile feedback and improve the accuracy of procedures, marking a significant leap forward in medical technology. SCMP opinion highlights the ongoing safety concerns in Hong Kong's high-rise cityscape, particularly regarding the lax enforcement of the mandatory window inspection scheme. Despite the law requiring building owners to inspect and repair windows in older buildings within 9 months of receiving notices, enforcement remains weak. The latest audit reveals that over 26,600 notices have gone unaddressed, with many exceeding deadlines by years, and penalties largely ignored. With more than 445 incidents of falling window panes over the past 8 years, averaging more than one per week, the risk to public safety remains high. The report underscores the urgent need for authorities to step up enforcement, especially as the summer typhoon season increases the danger posed by loose exterior fixtures on the city's dense skyline. South China Morning Post also captures the glamorous fashion moments of Jennifer Lopez and her daughter Emmy Muniz, who attended the Othello premiere in New York. Lopez dazzled in an embellished Zuhair Murad crop top and skirt, radiating Hollywood glamour, while Emmy opted for a sharp, tailored pinstriped suit with a shirt and tie, showcasing a polished, sophisticated style. The article offers style inspiration with key pieces like a Tom Ford jacket, Burberry tie, and Van Cleef & Arpels earrings, emphasizing the importance of bold, high-end accessories to achieve an unfettered glamour look. Their contrasting outfits exemplify how sharp tailoring and opulent embellishments can create a striking, fashionable statement, perfect for red carpet appearances or high-profile events. The South China Morning Post vividly describes the enduring cultural impact of The Devil Wears Prada, highlighting how the film, inspired by Vogue's Anna Wintour, has evolved over the years. The article details the careers and net worths of the original cast, emphasizing the contrast between their on-screen personas and real-life achievements. Meryl Streep, the iconic actress, commands the highest net worth at $100 million, thanks to her legendary career, including her unforgettable role as Miranda Priestley. Anne Hathaway, who gained fame from her role as Andy Sachs, boasts a net worth of $80 million and is now reprising her role in The Princess Diaries. Emily Blunt, also worth $80 million, reflects on her character Emily Charlton's journey, while Stanley Tucci, with a $25 million fortune, is noted for his versatile acting and personal milestones. Gisele Bündchen, the supermodel who briefly appeared as Serena, stands out as the wealthiest cast member with a staggering $400 million net worth, illustrating how a brief screen role can still significantly impact a celebrity's financial stature. Australian Broadcasting Corporation paints a compelling and urgent picture of the ecological crisis facing the Great Barrier Reef, revealing how the lucrative practice of coral harvesting continues despite environmental warnings. Brightly colored corals are extracted from the reef and shipped worldwide, fueling a global aquarium trade that is contributing to the reef's decline. The industry, led by figures like third-generation collector Lyle Squire Jr., claims to be sustainable and a steward of the environment, but scientists and conservationists warn that overharvesting and illegal activities are pushing the reef toward collapse. The article details the complexities of regulation, with bans and restrictions imposed by international bodies like the EU and UK, yet the demand persists. The story also explores the underground market and the rise of aquaculture as a potential sustainable alternative, though challenges remain. The tension between economic interests and ecological preservation underscores the delicate future of one of the world's most iconic ecosystems. Foreign Policy critically examines the paradoxical rise of autocracy amid global protests for democracy, focusing on how progressive politics inadvertently aid authoritarian regimes. The article argues that disillusionment with democratic systems, driven by inequality and political paralysis, leads citizens to support populist leaders like Donald Trump, who scapegoat minorities and divert attention from governance failures. It emphasizes that autocrats exploit identity politics, targeting marginalized groups to consolidate power, often at the expense of broader social cohesion. The piece advocates for progressives to shift their rhetoric toward emphasizing a shared national community of rights, transcending divisive identity politics. By doing so, they can weaken autocratic narratives that rely on demonization and division. The author reflects on his experience at Human Rights Watch, stressing that defending universal rights within a collective national identity is essential to countering the autocratic trend and fostering resilient democracies. South China Morning Post reports that Kate Winslet, the renowned Oscar-winning actress, is making her directorial debut with the Netflix film Goodbye June, a heartfelt family drama set in contemporary England. What's truly captivating is that her 21-year-old son, Joe Anders, who was born in New York City to Winslet and her ex-husband Sam Mendes, wrote the screenplay for this project. The film features stars like Toni Collette, Johnny Flynn, and Helen Mirren, and explores the story of a fractured group of siblings who come together amidst challenging circumstances. Despite his Hollywood lineage and burgeoning talent, Joe has largely stayed out of the spotlight, with limited online presence beyond Winslet's mentions of his musical interests and creative talents during interviews. He is known to have inherited his parents' artistic flair, and during a 2021 appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Winslet shared that her son is musically gifted, able to connect with friends over Zoom and make music. The family's blend of fame and privacy paints a vivid picture of a talented young man quietly carving his own path in the arts. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Morning sunlight on the street, city whispers soft and sweet, faces mix in daily grind, every story intertwined, cultures blend like colors bright, languages in the silent night, on the table stories told, food and feast upon so bold, people living day by day, in the heart they find their way, sharing moments, voices sing, in this world of everything. Society in rhythms beat, entertainment's fleeting heat, echoes of ours and fears, laughing through our unseen tears, children playing in the park, drawing dreams till after dark, elders speak of days gone by, washing shadows from